Good morning, Happy New Year. At least it's Happy New Year where I am. Clock ticked over. Got about 9 hours ago now into 2025. For some of you, this may be coming from the future. And where I am looking, the future looks bright. At least that's the way I'm feeling because I have goals. I'm not normally a person who does resolutions, but I do like to have goals because otherwise I become completely unmotivated and don't do anything. So, what are my goals for January of 2025? Well, I have three goals. First goal is to do a run streak. 31 days, no less than 1.5 kilometers, but no more than 3.5 kilometers. I don't want to get injured. I want this to be sustainable. And the only way I won't be taking part in the streak is if I do injure myself. But hopefully, by keeping that sort of mileage down, I'll do a little less wear and tear on the old bod. So I'm actually quite excited about that. I've just been for my first run of the year, and I was very happy with my time. And I've actually noticed with doing shorter runs recently, because it's just been too hot for me to want to go for longer runs, I'm actually getting faster, which still isn't very fast for most people, but I can quite happily do a 1 kilometer in 6 minutes, 5 to 6 minutes 15, and do that sustainably for 3 kilometers. So I'm really happy with that. When I first started doing it, it was like 6 minutes 45, and so in 9 months I've come quite some way. My next goal for January is to finish the next chunk of a project I've been working on for 8 months now, and it was all a bit derailed with some horribly, seriously stuff that happened towards the mid end of last year. And so it had to be put aside, but I'm really motivated to get stuck into it to hopefully have it finished by the end of February and off to people in the hopes that they'll like it. As for my third goal, well, I think it's fair to say, and don't know about anyone else who might be watching this, but once I go on holiday in December, say normally around the 20th, 21st, I go full hedonist. Usually I'm really good at being quite moderate in everything I do, whether it's eating treats or drinking alcohol, but you hit that sort of holiday time, and for the 10 days leading up to the end of the year, I just don't care. I just do what I want, when I want, how I want, and live my absolute best hedonistic life. Unfortunately, it does always mean I feel like crap by the end of it, which is why every January for the last few years, I take one whole month off booze, which means I eat less crap because I tend to eat crap if I've been having booze. And so it always sort of just balances everything out. And then I end up starting the year just feeling fantastic. And that tends to mean that I continue wanting to feel that way as we go forward. Yeah, I know. I wish I knew any other way of being, but it tends to be an all or nothing kind of situation in this world that I live in, that I inhabit. And how am I going to do all of these things? How am I going to keep track of my progress? I got myself the cutest little, oh, so sparkly diary ever. 2 years ago, 2 years ago, I got a diary, and I became one of these people who would have like blocks put down and things, and like, this is what I'm doing at this time, and this is what I'm doing at that time, and oh my gosh, would you look at that lovely bit of roof? I don't like it. That's right, we're just going to deal with it. It's going to annoy me for the rest of this video. Ignore it, self, and focus. Yeah, so anyway, I had a really productive year that year. I achieved more than I would normally achieve. I felt really satisfied with what I did achieve. It just kept me on track. Last year, I didn't do that. Last year, I was just freewheeling my way through the year. The only thing I had written down was the hours that I had to go to my other job, which is ridiculous because I know I have to go, but it's just more in case anyone's like, where is she? Well, there she is. She's at her other job. So quite simply this year, I decided to give it another whirl, give it another go, do the whole diary thing. And this is a great little can I do that? There we go. It's a great little diary because it has, if I can find it, it's got goals and goal planning and monthly tasks. And so I've written down my monthly tasks. And then, I've even done, look at me being extra, I even have some monthly tasks already in there for February. And yeah, and March. Gosh, I was clearly feeling it when I got this and was like, right, this is what we're doing, this is the plan. But yeah, I find that having an actual physical paper diary is a really great motivator for keeping you on task when it comes to your tasks. Anyway, that's all for this one. Just wanted to have a little wee chat about my goals. have the internet keep me accountable, as well as my diary now. And I hope you have a good one. I hope if you've got goals that you achieve them. I hope that if your year was anything like mine last year, that this one is going to be a whole lot better. And may you be well and take care. And I'll quite simply see you for the next one. Bye.